Only 2,800 pounds, little 18-foot KZ camper coming in here at Haylett RV Brokers of Coldwater, Michigan. Used a couple times, well kept. Previous owner even put in a couple upgrades you're going to enjoy. Of specific note, if you're a first-time RVer, this is a fantastic way to try a little camping before you buy a lot of camping, because the weight distribution and anti-sway system the previous owner used is included with the sale of this RV. So that's something that you're going to want and need, but now have to pay extra for. Both outside and inside, this thing is in great shape. It doesn't look like it was used a whole heck of a lot. I mean, the original little propaganda hanging tag off the stereo is still hanging there, so obviously, you know, they weren't in it enough for something like that to catch their eye and bother them. And effectively, the previous owners are just done RVing. They went out for a little bit, had a couple trips, had a good time, and just found that they were working enough that they weren't camping enough to justify keeping it around. And, you know, it's unfortunate, but that does happen from time to time. Neat little detail I spotted here. I like how you've got this sort of elevated side stand thing going on. Stuff like that doesn't cost a lot, but it's super, super useful. You know, if you're new to RVing, this is handy little stuff to look for, because you've got a nice wide open side stand, which you could fold some clothes there and almost use like a dresser shelf in a way. But having this dedicated shelf above with USB plugs on that side and household plugs on the other, that is super, super handy. Now, this RV is lacking in a lot of hanging storage up here, but it's got a huge rear closet that you could easily utilize for some other purposes. You can see all the original electronics are present, including that swing out TV up there, and it pivots around so you can see pretty much, you know, from the dinette, from the bed, wherever you want. And that's what's neat about it. It's one TV that can kind of serve two different areas in the RV. Good cabinet space in here. Actually, that is one thing about RVs that have a little bit more of a plain Jane shape and design. They tend to have, if they're kind of boxy and square, well, cabinets are boxy and square, so cabinets tend to go right along with that. You may have noticed you've got a full-size roof air conditioner, as well as a 2-door 6 cubic foot fridge freezer that's gas and electric. What that means in English is whether you are boondocking or park camping, you got yourself a fridge to keep your food and your drinks cold, basically. Now up top we've got that combination Furrion Bluetooth stereo with HDMI input. So if you do want to expand your entertainment, it's awesome for stuff like little Roku streaming sticks. Campsite window lets you see what's going on the campsite, and just a little couples dinette, but that could fold down into a little sleeper that would be kind of handy for maybe a little kid or a dog. Speaking of dogs and kids, we are a ventless, carpetless floor plan, which makes this easy cleaning and, I mean, I don't want to say spill friendly because that sounds like I'm encouraging you to spill stuff, but it's spill resistant. You know, you get what I mean. You get what I mean. Like the rest of the RV, the bathroom is simple but effective. When I first pan down the right side here, you're not going to see anything too remarkable. I like that it has a dedicated sink in the bathroom, though. That is a nice touch in a small camper. But when we get over here, like I said, you've got huge closet kind of cabinet space here in this bathroom. And down below, it's more storage. But you see, you can kind of peek at the water heater a little bit. It's easy to be able to get to that for winterizing. First of all, the front pass-through is quite large. It's got a huge cargo space for a little camper. Secondly, if you're noticing, there's some stuff left behind for you compliments of the previous owner. Of specific note is that weight distribution and anti-sway system. So if you are a first-time RVer, that's about $500 worth of equipment that you need that you don't have to pay for. That's part of the sale of this camper. So if you're looking to try a little camping before you buy a lot of camping, like I said when this video first began, this is an excellent little starter camper. Or frankly, if you're just looking for a simple, budget-friendly, casual camper for 1-2 people, once again, it's going to fit the bill. It's a 7-foot narrow body, which means it's a little easier towing because you get less headwind. It's not as tall. It's not as big and heavy. It's just not going to shove your vehicle around like some other things could. Previous owner upgraded that tongue jack to a power jack. So when you're doing a weight distribution, if you're doing it correctly, you have to kind of crank the thing up and down a couple times, and that power jack's going to be your best friend, so you're not going to get tennis elbow on this stupid thing. They also put right on one of the battery terminals a simple little battery disconnect, which is really, really handy. When you're done camping, when the RV's in storage, it can make sure that the battery's not going to get trickle drain from parasitic load. And if you don't know what that is, call our team. The furnace exhaust has those little bug screens on them to keep the critters from gumming up all your hardware there. And you can see above the bathroom vent, they added one of those max air vent fan covers so you can get yourself some anytime airflow. Tires all look good. The RV's not old enough for the tires to have had any sort of problems. And this is an easy tilt power awning. So once again, if you're new to camping, it's just one more thing that is push buttons, simple, direct, no nonsense. Interesting note, that TV that's inside, the whole bracket actually dismounts and remounts out here, plugs into there. So if you want to, you actually can have outdoor entertainment on this little camper right there. And you can see the bigger entry handle for easy come and go, giving you something a little more substantial to kind of grab a hold of. There you have it. You know, it's just no nonsense. It's not intended to be the biggest, flashiest, fanciest belle at the ball. It's just camping, man. And if that sounds good to you, sounds good to us, give us a call. We'll get you camping here at Haylett RV Brokers. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.